It is Friday. I wish you all a very good day. Like I said yesterday, that the market would flush a bit more once we got there, and look, it actually did exactly what I thought it would do. Now, wouldn't that have been a nice trade if we actually had the morning session? We could have had the trade of the day. Because this was actually our morning trade, what we took. Yeah, you never know when this is gonna happen, of course, but if you have this in a one trade, you'll be done for the rest of the month, guys. That was something different. That was just a 15-minute continuation, even if you took the orb down, that would have been the same. So that you only had like one contract run for the whole day. I took. Fuck, could you take? Yeah, you can do if you took some profits and you took like one contract off and let the last contract run. Now one contract would make you $1,200. Oh, nice to see. How's everybody doing? So in the afternoon session, morning bubbles. Hope you're doing better today. So it's morning and we're actually chopping. So look, this is a sideways move where we're in. This has been going on for 12 hours right now. So this was 7:30 in the evening for my time, and we're 12 hours and 30 minutes ongoing to that sideways movement right now. I want to see a clear move before we do anything right now. If we go to the side, we have a little bit more that we could drop into. Yeah, if we take this low, there's not telling me where we can go to then. So if we now keep going lower from today on, and I see that we would drop below 24,712, then it's not going to be looking good for Nasdaq at all. We're going to be shorting for the next coming weeks then. The idea is today, if we got a nice a clean sweep of this liquidity, that we can go up, but I want to see a 15-minute change in delivery, and then I can say, okay, we can take a look to go up. For now, the market is still showing down movement, so we are not longing until I see a full 50-minute change in character before we can do anything. There's no point in trading this market where we are right now. Again, good morning. I will not trade this market right now. We are being sideways for 12 hours plus at this point, and it's not moving. So we did have a move, of course. This was like a 200 point move, so we're inside a range of 200 points, but we're just going sideways. So we want to see, if we want to go up, we want to see a clear move and a 15 minutes change in delivery before we can do anything. If we continue to fall, that would be very normal, because this was, let me take this one off. So this was a break of structure. We came back to that full retest off of it. We hit that for value gap, and we're just continuing lower. We made a new break of structure once. Actually, that was close, but we can call it a break of structure. We had a retest, so now we're just continuing lower at this point. So there is nothing else showing me strength yet to the upside. So for now, we should look for shorts until we see a full change in movement. We are very low in this area, so there is not much space to go to. The only thing where we can go to is we have an hourly for value gap just below us. That would be the first target that we could hit. And we have, like, at the bottom of this, we have a 5-minute to fully down here. So if the market keeps going lower, this is what it's aiming for. That's the only liquidity that we actually could jump from. There is nothing else right now showing any strength to the upside, so do not long any of this until you see a full clear change in delivery, guys. I know people think we are at the bottom and we want to go up. We just follow order flow. So at this point, the order flow, you can see, anybody can see it, right? That the order flow is downward still. So this was the movement yesterday. We just had a small back up. We had full rejection off of it, and we are falling again. So at this point, still looking for shorts until we hit that 1 hour or this 15 minutes, or we take out this liquidity right here. So these are the options that I see right now. Once we hit that area, we can see a change in delivery back up. That's definitely possible. But for now, only shorts. And again, yesterday, this played out nicely, that 15-minute change in delivery. I did not personally take it, the group did, so some of the group did actually take this. I was very happy that they did. But that was not an easy one to sit through. This was actually a liquidity grab that they did, and then it moved flawlessly down. Okay, I'm going to remove some drawings first of all. I'm going to set a few back, what I actually find is important. So this is an hourly. I'm going to put them on the screen so that you guys can see it. I know they're in my head a bit, but it's better for you, for all of you, to just being able to visualize it where the market can draw to. That's decent range. Geez, this is a 100-point move. On London, pre-London. Okay, this is rather big, guys. I haven't seen that like this happens like once in not many times. I did not see this one happen yet for a long time. An orb that gives 100 points. If somebody took this trade down, would work. There was a 15-minute right here that we could have taken. Well, it was not yet online. That was exactly at open, actually. So you would see why this is the last move that we took. We had a retest off of it. We continued to move down. So anywhere. Do we have another 15 somewhere? Did we tap? Oh, yeah, we did tap it, so that would have been actually the entry part that you could have taken. And again, you can see that 15 minutes. These are so beautiful if you can have these entries. We just swapped liquidity right here, so I want to see it continue right now, straight to that hourly. And that's the major liquidity pool that I see it hit right now too. So if we keep falling, that's what we're going to. We already swept that liquidity, so now it's 35 points below it, so give it a bit of time. But it looks like it wants to hit that hourly. Whew. Jeez, like I said, we will hit that 3 minute one more time, and then yesterday, and then we would flush. Look, we actually took out everything. Damn. Yes was way behind yesterday, so it came after way more. But it did a drop. If I see any entries, I'll let it know. At this point, I don't. If you don't see it yet on the screen, I'll describe why that entry was actually. So this was a BOS to the downside. And then if you see, this was the move. So we take it from the high to the low. I want to see a retest, get into a 15-minute per value gap. We only had like one that was here. This one was closed, so that would have been your entry point that you could have taken. Anything above that 50 level, again, will continue that move. I'm not sure, do we have... Money is running out, look at Bitcoin. Yeah, we're hitting the 98 level. Ooh, 96, nice. We got our monthly, guys. We are inside that monthly FVG right now. Look at it. Did I tell you we will hit this? This is a very crucial point for Bitcoin. We have one more area just below it. And then I'm looking for longs. For a small retest off of this. So we just took out buy side liquidity, sell side liquidity from June 2025. So that's 6 months ago. Anybody that had an entry at May 25, we just had the same entry back from May. So this is actually, look, this is exactly why I trade this model. I used to trade this model always on any time frame you can use this. So once you know what market structure does, so we are using same method. What did we do? We had a boss to the upside. What does the market do once we have a break structure? It wants to come back to fair value of price. Look, this is exactly what I mean. What's doing it? It comes back to fair value of price. Where do we hit it? The 62 level, the 78 level. We're gonna do just the same, exactly the same. Nothing else happens. Same here. We had the full move up. If you missed this move, that's okay, guys. Be patient for that move. So again, that was the full move up. What do we hit? Back down. Where do we hit it? 62 level. Why? This is fair value of price. Anything below that 50 level is good to go. Go back up. So always look at it as a bigger picture. This is weak, guys. So this takes weeks before we can get there. But it is just the same. Day, month, weekly, it doesn't matter. It's all the same. Once you understand this model, you can do it on any chart. The way around too. So once we break certain levels, say that we break this level, the market is gonna flush. We go straight back to. We even could hit like the 40,000 level again. This is like the max that I see it go down. That would be the full structure. Then if you have the yearly, I don't even have it out. So this would be a 12 months chart. We had again a break of structure right here. So that would be the full move. So where do we see it come back to? The 62 level. So that means 55,000 if we keep falling. It's just all the same. It's nothing else. Look, this was a break of structure, a monthly. Look, here. We had the first break of structure, the previous one, right here. What did it do? We came back. Okay, where do we come back to? Look, the 72 level. We came up to 60,000. We had a full retracement off of it. This is your entry. Then you're long off of it. You have to have patience until this moment comes. Once this moment comes, you have to enter it too. You cannot be, let's wait another 12 months. That's not going to be a good idea. So once you see this entry coming for wishes, you just take it. You don't think about it. You just do. You cannot have a better entry than that. If anybody ever wants to learn market structure, by the way, the bootcamp's open so you can enter it. It's in the bio. You can watch if you want to. Just go to the website, follow it. You can have a monthly subscription. You can have actually the full course and a month with me, free lively, Discord, anything else to it, or you can have apply for lifetime. But then you have to have a chat with me to see if you're actually fit for the community. I'm not letting anybody in just because they want to. You do need to be fit for us to join. We have a good mentality. We are good traders and we want to have a good company, a good group together, a good community that actually supports and sticks to each other, helps each other grow. Thank you for showing in bull months. Anybody in the group knew that I said, and I said this months, guys. If you look back at the chats, you will see it's said months and months before that actually we would see a dip at the end of October. Look, it was even before it, so. It's just common logic. I know not everybody has seen a cycle go around, but we knew this was going to happen, so just be patient. We will have another one. Emily, morning. Yes, took a nice dump. Still a nice dump after you closed the trade. I saw it this morning. It did go all the way back to that opening gap. Nonetheless, you had a very beautiful trade. So if you just joined, I'm looking still for shorts at this point. The market looks like it wants to continue a little bit lower first. We have an hourly for value gap. We have been going 12 hours sideways, so we want to be patient until we do something, until we see a full change in character before we go long. Otherwise, we're just looking for shorts right now. And it's Friday, so we're going to take it easy. We want to have a nice, good weekend. If I see any entries, I will, of course, go for it and take them. Oh, did Philip take the same trade as you? Nice. And we also have girls even in the group, so there are not many traders out there that's showing it, their face, that there are also girls, but actually they can do better than or women actually. They're not like 19 years old, so they're already a little bit more grown up. They can actually do it. I did all the way down, right? Whoa, nice, Ville. Congrats. That's gonna be a nice profit for you. I'm happy to see that you actually learn to hold. Look at that short. This was Ville's short yesterday. All learned slowly, growing up. Look here too, take profits today, were nice. She holds through it. Congrats. Look, this is the mentality you have to have as a trader. Be patient and letting go of it. This is what I teach and I learn every day to those guys, to them. I think Phil never traded before me, so I think everything they learned was through me or by self-knowledge, by actually improving on anything they have. So I support them all the way. And they all did it without me, so I'm not here to hold your hand. I'm here to hold your hand to show you how to do it, but afterwards I'll let go too, and I'll let you guys do it. So you don't need lifetime member to be there. That's always nice. You support the group, of course, and you have a very nice group together. But if you want to learn a skill that took me a while to learn, just join and learn it in a faster way. If you do it by yourself, you can perfectly do it by yourself. It will take you between 2 to 5 years to learn it. And if you have somebody holding up your hand a little bit and helping you along the way, you can do it a lot faster. You just learn a lot more because I've made almost everything that there is to do not do correctly. I've probably done it all. So I can just show you what to do and what you not have to do. But the fastest teachings are the ones that you do for yourself, of course. Also, that means that you're halfway your account. Veerle, how long have you been trading now? So this is also my purpose in life, to make people financially more free. So this is actually why I do what I do. I just love to do this. It's not something I need to do, it's something I want to do. So it's a big difference. And I enjoy it also. Go back to be a lot, but still just yeah. Now everybody saw it, so the account that I started with is funded yesterday. So I started with my account 2, a new one, and yesterday I got them funded. So I started with this account at, it's even in Discord itself, here, this was the account start. I started on 21/10/2025, and yesterday it was the 13:30 that I shared this. So, and I got it funded from yesterday, so about half a month. So anybody can do it actually, if you can be consistent with anything you do. Like I said, I'll be actually extremely patient today before I take anything. Yeah, so it's actually, if you wanted to do short this, that was a 50-minute hit. You can short this if you want to. We probably go to this for value gap. But I would rather have it shorting from here. So if you see this as a break of structure here, we want to hit it back to that 50 level, of course. So anything above that level would be a nice short to the downside. And I'm not such a fan of this 15 level, because it's not like a real break of structure, it's like a little bit of a rejection, because we have like 5 points under it. So if I wanted to short this momentum, I would be patient and we hit that 50 level or anything above. So then we would say above that 50 level, stops at the high. We're aiming for this, so that would be 1.3. Let's see if we have any 5 minutes higher. If we do, yeah, look, we have a 5 minute right here. So I would even take it to that 70 level. So we have a nice small stop out of it, and then see that jump. And we got a 2.1 R, definitely doable to trade. If it doesn't hit, you have to be fine with it too then. But anything below that 50 level, I will not take for the short. It's not wise. So we're not yet looking for longs until we hit fully above certain levels before we do anything. This is how I would take this trade. Otherwise, that would have been a decent stop too. That would have been an 88 point stop. That's best. So look, Veerle is only trading since October, and she's already trading on itself. So people can do this actually if you have trust in a model and just keep following it. And just do one model. So you have structured plan, fully based, everything's in it, how to enter, how to exit, where to take it to. And then you have to just continue doing the same thing over and over again. Until it's so boring that it actually pays you money. The money will come from itself, as long as you keep doing the same thing over again. Appreciate it, Philip, the words. I'm trading myself every day, so it doesn't really do that much difference teaching you guys in the meantime while I'm actually also trading, so I'm here anyways. I even enjoy it more teaching you guys than trading. It's just something I love to do. What did we hit? There's actually nothing here we just hit. What did we hit? Look, this is again the same thing like I said over those voids. So look, you can call this to a void. We say this to an opening. We call this a weak opening gap actually, but this is the same as a void. So this is open, and what did I say last time of a void? We actually closed the candle itself fully to the downside. Look how close this came. This is how this actually works. I do have to say thanks to one of my own teachers too that taught me this one, because I actually never seen this before except from him. That's the only reason why the market could change right now, because there is nothing else in that area where we could change off, except of that hourly fair value gap just below us that we could still hit. That would be my main idea that we would go for. I'm not eager to jump in any trades right now. I'm just gonna take it very, very slowly. See if we get any nice entries. Just because we have, like I said before I started the stream, we're going sideways for a while. And after this happens, you want to have a very clear direction before doing anything. Unless there was a 1H and a 4H we hit, and when we got rejected off of it. Yeah. mess, I would take this one. If we keep going lower, this would be that 1 hour that we could get from away. Yeah, if you mean from this one up here, yeah, we got. I moved the market lower, and we're now inside of 4 hour fully. So we can keep dropping until the lower part. I would definitely not be surprised if we do. So this will probably not get to my entry point. But just let's be patient and see what this market brings. But we already went in it before, so I'm not sure. And we just hit that 15-minute level, so that was a clear change in. This was a clear break of structure to the downside, so that was that 15-minute right here that you could have hit, target this level. So that would have been entry, stop, target. If we keep going. Yeah, there was a break of structure to the downside, so that hourly still have 70 minutes. So until that 70 minutes is fully closed, then you will see for sure that we had a break of structure, yes or no. And if it's not correctly in this hourly, the next 70 minutes this will just pull completely back up. So it's or a 17-minute trade straight back to the upside, and you had no profit. Or the next 70 minutes is going to just flush down. you have both options right here, because it took sell side liquidity from this lower part. You have more chance right now that it keeps going down than it moves back up, because it didn't hit this lower part yet. So this 1 hour down here it didn't hit yet, and we have another one just below. So if it can flush and it keeps flushing to that lower part, you got a nice 2.8 R. So it's definitely a decent rate. That's about 15-point stop, so I believe that's also doable. It's the same for NASDAQ right now, so we're at the same level. And an hourly, we can see we had a full move structure. We took out that buy sell side liquidity right here. We took that twice. The first time right here in this hourly at 6 o'clock, again at 8. And now we're just being patient and see what the market will bring in the next 16 minutes. If this market continues to go down, it should do it in the next 16 minutes. Otherwise, it's aiming for another liquidity pool, and then there is no more liquidity down here. So the next liquidity part that it would take then is the upper part, so that would be here. Just because here we were ranging for a few hours, I wanted to be patient. Maybe I'll put in the screen also, not in the trade. So anybody that joins that he actually knows. It's a quarter before 9. I'm gonna get myself a drink. I'll be right back. Have it in here. Yeah, if you like. So this would be that 50 level where we're at right now. If we would take that last move down, that would be it exactly. Dus voor uw sectie een trade wil nemen, dat is die redelijk. So this would be a nice area to short off actually. That 50 level, definitely doable. You don't have to be patient for all the way back up. That 50 level could be a rejection off of it, straight to that gap back down. Like I said, I'm not eager to trade today. I just show you right now what I would do if I would have taken a trade. Oh, what happened to the screen? Oh, here it is back. TradingView sometimes has very strange things. So you're waiting for that 62 level too sexy. So here. You will see if we get hits, yes or no. That would be the optimal entry. Anybody new to the channel, patience is the key. I'm John, by the way. And the one that's in the chat, Tunisia, that's my wife speaking actually. So if you hear me say sexy, it's to her. We took some decent trades this week. We had actually a good week in trading. It was one of the days that actually the week actually went pretty nice. We will see what London Open will bring. The key in trading is that the trade needs to come to you. So I explained to anybody in the group already where we at. So that would be the limit order I got in. So in a short right now. Actually, I got deleted. And this trade will be or very easy, fast and done, or the market will just flush down straight now. And we'll see what happens in a few minutes. This is being patient until the market just comes back to you. So I teach you to sit, do nothing, set a limit order, and then let the market do its thing. This makes it easier. We don't have to go flushing after the market. Same from yesterday's trade. So again, here the market opened straight off of this and it went down 214 points. So in the group here was that 15 minutes for value gap. We had a full break of structure. We had a retest off of it. That was the entry part. Stop at a high. Aiming was actually this opening gap first of all, and afterwards I said we had a little bit lower movement that we could go to. So once we went under here, I believe we took it to around that 200 level, 25,200 somewhere, and here we got actually stopped out in this leg. Decent trade because we took how many? 200 points. Definitely a nice trade. Same for now. You let the market come to you, and if you are correct here, the market should not come back up, so it should immediately start moving away from you. And this way, anybody that doesn't like to be in not profits, this is a way that you actually are almost always in profit. If you are not correct, and my analysis, this still happens for anybody. Do remember, if you trade, you'll never be 100% correct. It's impossible. So my strategy that I show you guys is about a 50% accurate. I lock all my trades, so and this is actually how it works. So anybody that tells you you have a 100% win rate, look, I have a 52%. Oh, not that one. This one. I have a 44% win rate. Not this one. 53% win rate actually this month. So I don't have a lot of percentage win rate, but when they go good, they still make money. That's the only thing you need. You need to be positive, even though your strategy doesn't make all the profits. It just needs to have bigger profits than not profits, and all the rest will do itself. This is just math. So even if you have a 50% win rate, if you have a 2-to-1, you got a good strategy. Same for here. So the market came down, it touched us, so now it should continue. Let it do its thing. Let it run away from your entry. That's good. Now you can do two options for yourself. Now you can choose. Blah blah blah. Sorry for that. You can choose to put your stop immediately to your entry. This way you actually don't have a loss too. If market opens and it keeps going up, that's up to you. If you keep your stop where it is, this is how I teach it, but the market can go stop you out then at that point too. So it's up to you how you do this step. We have another 5 minutes just above us, so we can still hit that 5 minute level. So if you put your stop to that entry point and the market afterwards starts to continue to that high, okay, you can re-enter it one more time at the same level, better rewards. Or you can put your stop to your entry and say, okay, I'm okay with it if the market taps me out, I'm good with it. If the market doesn't tap me out, I'm good with it too. So you have two options for yourself how you can play this. Because normally the market should react rather fast. Same from yesterday. We were actually trading this part yesterday, so we had that, look, am I correct, right? Yeah, this area. We had the same movement right here on a 15-minute. I said we could put it at that entry point, and we got stopped one more time, so I got stopped out, and everybody took the trade down. Nicely moved. What did I say it would go to? The opening gap. What did we do? We hit it. I said to take profit at this level right here, because the market could change from this area. What did the market do? It came down, it moved a little bit back up, so this is our retest. So if you missed this move down, this is your entry. You do not chase this. You be patient until this next 15 minutes shows his hand, enter it, and then take that move. Where do you take it to? Again, the same level. Not all the way here, because we did know that before. But just to here, that low, this is liquidity right here. It's built under it. So let it drop and let it do its thing. So we got 3 minutes still open. So open can give definitely a little push up or down, so that's up to you what you did here. I'm gonna leave it on the screen like it should be, so anybody knows. And if the market doesn't decide to keep falling, be okay with it. It's a trade, it's a day, that's it. Look, my wife yesterday took 2 trades. She took a beautiful winning trade here, and she saw me actually put something on the screen right here and said to me, I thought you said the long. So if anybody got some pointers for me to help me out, if something is not correct on the screen, say it to me. If you have some confusion or something is not very clear, point out at the screen, let me know, so I can do it a little bit different, that you guys definitely know if I'm in a trade, yes or no, what I take, yes or no. Otherwise that would have been, this was a limit order, now in a trade. So that you actually know what I'm doing. So here comes open. So open can definitely take that last 5 minutes, guys. So let open do its thing. The first 15 minutes of open is nothing to take a look at, because this can do a bit more than you actually want to sometimes. So the first 15 minutes of London Open, we do not watch how the market moves. We don't have any news except of 10 Italian trade balance. Don't think that will do much. For the rest, we're actually okay. Our FOMC members speak, so this can maybe do something. For the rest, the market looks okay. You're not in, Sexy. How can you not be in? The limit order was on the screen. Where was your limit order, Sexy? Shh, 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 shh. Hey. I'm not in yet. Come on, seriously. Okay. Somebody asked what's my Discord. I'll give you an invite. Oh, mine got touched. I just took it. When it hit that level, I just took it. I didn't even patient. My limit order was not in, so I actually entered it manually. Yeah, I'm watching too many times NQ itself, so I just entered because of NQ, tapped it. We'll probably hit that upper part too, so you'll still get that order if you want to. And if the market continues to flush up, I'm okay with it too. It's just another day in trading. Patience is the say, the key, of course, yeah. There's nothing else than that you need. You need a good structured plan. You need to be able to read it and follow it. And then a little bit of market structure you need. And all the rest that you have extra or learn extra is actually too much for the brain already. Because the more you know, the less easy it actually is to constantly follow that structured plan. If you watch that hourly now, it still looks okay. So for me, this hourly looks perfectly fine. We did have a bit of rejection, but this candle closed beneath all of these wicks, except of this one, but that's okay. But this candle actually closed beneath the most of the wicks. So for me, this showed still strength to the downside. If this candle closed all the way back inside this area, I would have said, let's not short this. Because to push a market down 73 points, it takes a lot of volume. And believe me guys, it's not us that pushes the market down like this. It's impossible for us to do that. So if anybody is new in trading, I can recommend at least to do some studying and back testing before you ever do anything in trading. Make sure that you have a little bit of knowledge, at least how the market moves. Just come watch together with me 2 hours a day in the morning session. I'm here on YouTube anyways, if you want to have the free version. Just come sit here with me and listen and learn. You will always learn something new. And the main thing I teach is being patient by sitting here and doing nothing. Because right now, you cannot do anything. You have to put your mouse away from your hands. You have to let this trade do its thing. You cannot push the market up or down. This is just basic knowledge that we have, and we have to let go of everything that happens right now. We cannot do anything. So you cannot say that wasn't a great entry. I was actually straight on the screen, it hit it, and we just continued. So even if the market now changes its hand and wants to continue moving up, just be okay with it too. There's nothing we can do about that. You follow a plan, we had a break of structure to the downside, we waited for that retest, we did not jump into this wagon when this started flushing. We just had patience and we took that entry. We have a set of rules, how much we can risk per trade, so it's a 50-point stop. It's a decent stop, but nothing much either. And then you can choose how you trade. And if you prefer not keeping much, if you're one that doesn't have patience yet and prefers to take profit sooner, I would recommend doing 30 trades, then putting your TP somewhere and putting your stop at the right positions, and don't do anything. Let one or the other play out. I've got a nice Excel file for that. Use it, and let me see if I can find it even. Yeah, here. Look, if you do this for 30 trades in a row, you can put your screenshot in it, rules, set of rules that you have to do. If you have a break even, you do not re-enter, you do not, these are not my rules. I did not make this myself, but I still have it. But if you do this, and you can actually fill this in and have 30 days with just the TP or following your full structured rules. If you can do this for 30 trades, you're a professional trader. You can trade anytime. So I took out that first liquidity, so that would be actually TP1 right here. So that would have been actually TP1. So in this structure it shows once we flush and we retest the lows, this is TP1. That would have been a 53 point, so about $100 half hour for me. And then you can put your stop to break even, no matter what the trade does, then you took a half hour profit. I think that was one, was it not? Yeah, 1 hour, exactly, so you could, I did not remember to put that on the screen, but I'm actually aiming for this low. The market looks like it wants to go to it, so. But this is how I teach the structure, this strategy. So what does the market actually do? It flushes, it retests, and then it comes back to that area one more time. And then it decides, at that point it decides what it wants to do. Or it needs that liquidity to push the market back up, or it just gonna flush straight to it, to your TP. That's the two options that we have. It makes a new break or structure when it hits this low. And for me, the draw is still downwards at this point. There's nothing in my mind telling me that the market wants to go up right now. Anybody that likes to do reversal patterns, I'm not in for it. So you're not at the right place then. I know a few guys that love to do this. I can show you a direction if you like to have a reversal pattern. I just like to continue where the market heads to. I just like liquidity pools to see them go fruition. So again, we're at TP1, so if you would take one contract off here, perfectly fine, and then you can put your stop at that wicks high. If we come back, you're fully in profit. And if we hit that full TP, you got another 55 points, so that makes $200 and $100, so that means you made 1.5 hours at least. It depends on how much your R collection actually is. Yeah, it's in it. What? Sorry, man. Yeah. Oh my god. Can you, Ioannis? Oh my. This is not an Ioannisiono. Oh my god. Can you put that in word caps so I can actually. Do you have an easier name, my friend? Ioannis Bravo. Okay, thanks. That was not an easy name for me to pronounce at one time. It's I put it in chat. A few stuffs above. You can actually have an entry to my Discord. Again, I said this was TP1. You can do as you please. And that's full TP down here. Oh, it's like Genesis. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I just like to pronounce people's name out correctly. I would love to beat them. Do the same with me, so. So Furiesta was the same, so that would have been TP1 right here. That was actually not the biggest move yet. 9 points. It depends on when you took it actually, where you took the entry. If you took the entry at that 50 price level, that would have been a bit better. If you took it straight off of here, that's a very small amount, of course. But still, I would aim it for this level. And now all you can do is be very patient. Let this market do its thing. There is nothing that we need to do right now. We just need to sit here, be patient, and let this thing do its thing. We're here to do less. So trading, you don't have to do much. You just have to do less and let the market do its thing for you. That's the easy part about trading. The less easiest part by trading is learning to be disciplined, learning to have patience, and letting the market help you make money. Because if you want to chase something like this, I can guarantee you'll never make it. There's no way that you can find a great entry and hold this move down. Yeah, of course, maybe on a 3 minute you can find a structure based that has a retest. But if you want to have a chill time and actually don't want to rush and have patience and keys and just let the trade do its thing for the whole day, you just have to accept that a trade can take sometimes 2-3 hours and be okay with it. I'm here 2 hours a day, every day from Monday to Friday, showing you how to make money. It ain't that easy. If you want to learn it for yourself, I have a full course on it, so you can if you want to. You don't have to, you can just sit here with me. That's also the same. You helped me already. If you just give me a thumbs up, I'm already happy. If you subscribe to the channel and it grows, I'm happy too. You help me out too. And you'll learn along the way. There's a lot of free content on my channel too. I've been doing this for 5 years plus, guys, so I'm not... Believe me, I've seen it all. I've seen good traders, not good traders. I've seen a lot of gurus out there. I've been with a lot of gurus too that actually have no idea what they're doing. Because they hype out everything like you can make $1 million in a day or something. Please do not follow those guys. You can make millions, yeah, of course. But you just need to learn the skill first. Once you learn the skill, it will build up very easy. You can scale trading like insane amounts. There is no way, no better scalable income that you can do than trading. You just need to have the patience to learn the skill too. If you don't have that, it's not for you. That's it. That's the price you will have to pay. Learn the skill. You can do it on yourself, or you can do it with a mentor that can help you step by step along the way. So if we hit that TP1 one more time, I'm gonna take one profit on that TP1. I want to see it continue down right now. If we don't, I'm taking one profit at that TP1. So we're still above it, still under it. So we just took out most of it. So if we hit that, I'm taking one off right now. Didn't like the viewpoint that it came back, so. And stops are at entry. So I hope everybody heard that I took one off at this level. Telling it one more time that I took one off at TP1 right now, or just a minute ago. My stop is at that wicks high, not at my entry. So just like 2 points above my entry. My TP, I will hold it, and if we keep flushing, I want to have full TP actually at 24,755. That would be 24,800. Make it 800. Easy round number. So that would be full TP for me. I will watch how we enter on this hourly, how we move off of it, but I want to have full TP at 25. Make it 4,810. I know those round. Once you get around me, you will learn those round numbers too. They are very accurate in trading. They actually aim for them. They don't aim for value gaps. The market makers don't go for that. They actually go for round numbers. But I will watch if we hit this level, how we act, and I will trail stop my stop down. The reason why I wanted to take a profit right here is, look, I explained this one recently to the group, what this was. I believe this video comes out today, so if you want to know what that is, that's a void. And the market tends to finish this off until the last point of the wick. Okay, we can see this candle got finished off completely, and then it can do its thing. So this is why I took a profit, because we didn't like push straight under it. So there's always a reason why I do certain things too. But we still got patient. We got 9 minutes in this 15-minute candle, so this still looks very good at this point. And if it comes back, I got a half-hour profit. So no matter what this trade does, it's a good trade. Yes, actually, if you didn't enter, yes, that's limit off right now. Yeah, that was a full retracement. So how much did it miss your entry? I forgot. So I've been paying a lot of guys this week, making some money for you guys, happy. So that's my purpose, to make sure that there are actually good traders out here that can make money without me. I'm not here to hold your hand, I'm here to hold your hand and show you how to do it, and afterwards it's on you. I'll teach you the mindset skill first. Trading is easy to learn. Mindset, I was just above mine. Hey. I was on the screen. I said 19. 5-minute gap, so he didn't tap. Yeah, I said that 64 point level. Oh, we did tap on MQ. We hit actually 23 on NQ. Yeah, I just entered it manually when I saw this happening. So now we have a full break of structure again. We took out the lows, let it go. It's moving directly, correctly. Yes, what can I do? Ik heb hem opgezet. Staat die hoog?
Nee, hij staat niet hoog, maar hij is aan het proppen.
Oei, ja, haal hem maar af, ja. Merci. At the beginning of the stream I said we were looking for shorts. We are still at it. I see the market. I want to see it go down to here at least. That would be the first pool of liquidity that I can see right now. There's not much. So the reason why I also believed that we were going down is once I saw this candle drop below all of these wicks, I knew we were going to continue down. There was no other way. So anybody that wants to trade longs today, be patient until we hit that buy side liquidity right here. Anything above 20, once we hit 25,167, put it somewhere in your stuff, doesn't matter where. Once we hit that level, you will see a nice 15-minute change in character completely. You will have a retest somewhere, wait for that retest, like I did here, a limit order, set it in, and take your TP then. You can set your TP then all the way up, even to this level. That's definitely a 300 point move or something. Yeah, that would be a 400 point move. So, not expecting a 400 point move today, but that's definitely something what could be in the chart. Well, wait for longs until we see a full change in character. We're just flushing right now. Look, and it's still closed below right now again. So as long as if you see wicks somewhere and you see a candle like this closes like an inch above it, that's okay. Once you see a candle like this and it goes straight back in and it closes up here, then you can have a different story. But as long as we see candles this big forming down in a 5-minute, this looks very nice. So it's up to you if you take full TP on the H1, yes or no. If you take that full TP, that would be a 2.2. So that means 1 R made on the downside and a half R if you took that here. So that's 1.5 that you made at least. If you take it here, where it's right now, you got a 1.7. So it's good for starting the weekend. If you did take that profit fully, please do not trade again. Lock yourself out if you're on a funded or on a prop firm account, doesn't matter what you're on. Just lock yourself out for that day, be happy, come back on Monday. You'll have a great weekend then. Yeah, okay, yeah. You would have been in it of that if you took that 15 minute too. Congrats, yeah. Correct, sexy. I'll make that plan fully for you today. Okay? It's actually in my Discord, I believe, my plan. It's even under my name. I think I pinned it. Yeah, look, take a screenshot, guys. You get a free info. It's fully in here, my plan. So anybody on YouTube got a free info. Set it on pause and just copy it. You got a free trade plan. So they challenged me also. Everybody in the group asked me to do an account. I took it, funded in a month. So it's all doable. It's just one strategy. Continuing. So I'm at my entry, guys. So if it comes back to my entry, I am out. And if it continues to go down, I'm okay. Just being patient. Again, that's all what we can do as traders. Don't watch the minute candles, guys. It will not be good for your mindset. So anybody that's watching and didn't subscribe yet to my channel, I would much appreciate if you do, or give me a thumbs up. You help the channel grow. This is something what I love to do. So if you adore and like how the way I actually present the market, that you can learn something from it, help other people find me, I appreciate it. I'm not your hype type of guy. I'm actually a very normal person. I have a wife and a kid, so we're doing this both, my wife and me. So this is our full income. So we actually trade live every day. I also made a course out of it. You don't need to follow it. You can just sit here with me along the way. If you take it, it will just increase the profitability that you can do it alone. So we have another 15 minutes right here. It's not a full structure change, so it's not a break of structure to the downside because we didn't have a candle close below everything, but that would be a valid entry actually. I'm going to take this one off. This would be also a valid entry actually. to short off. I've got 15-minute FEG just above it. Your stop can be then at that wicks high, where mine is actually. So if the market doesn't decide to continue down, that would be a valid entry. But if it continues to flush down first, it is what it is then. I'm gonna take a look at ES because I know a few of us trade ES too. Still looks good. I would recommend if you are in this to put your stop at that wicks high. Let the market do its thing. So you only have like a 6-point stop. That's nothing. And compare what actually you put into it. And let the market do its thing. So a question, if we tap that 5 minutes, is that an adding spot? On ES, Emily? Yes, okay. I would recommend if you add to try it on a 15-minute and not on a 5 minutes. So, but you have a 15-minute also here. That would be an adding spot. If you trade on the 15-minute based candles, I would recommend to add also on a 15-minute based, not on a 5-minute. It takes way longer, I know, but it's more accurate. Now this is actually the same level where the 5-minute is, so it's just the 5-minute is just above it, so probably you could hit that level just above it too. But I would recommend always take it on a 15-minute based. I am gonna try front test this live with all of you because I don't have time to back test anything right now. To see if we can actually add to a trade like Bullmans is trading in our group. He likes to. Oh yeah, I didn't see the chat yet. Yeah, so it's that 15-minute or that 5-minute. I would definitely a good adding spot. If you hit that level even. Now I would recommend. I'm looking to actually add to a trade again a lot more like I used to. But looking for a continuation trade. So it's not easy. If you start trading on a higher time frame, that you are looking for a lower time frame to add to a trade. This continuation goes a lot faster, of course. We have a break of structure, we have a retest, we have new break of structure, we have a retest on a 3 minute. This goes a lot faster. We see the same movements over and over again. But the market can also change its hand a lot faster on a 3 minute based. So if I have a stop on a 15 minute and I have an adding on a 3 minute, my entry changes a lot. So I'm still looking how to add to these trades. Otherwise, it takes just a very long time sometimes to add. Same for the trade like yesterday. This was the first trade that you entered. I said, we will go to a certain level. If you didn't close that trade, this was your second entry. So that was a 15-minute based again. You could have taken it from the highs, stop at the high, where your first entry was. So that would look something like this. So this was the first entry from yesterday. I got stopped at break even on that one, but I re-entered on this one. So if you do, I took it somewhere here. Then you can put that stop same high. Your TP would be the same level, of course. But if you have 5R and you have patience for that retest, you never came back to your stop. So if you put your stop at break even, you put the full R again into it in this trade. So you add a full R because this one is a break even. You add to it and you take the same level. Your entry instead of here will drop a bit, so maybe to halfway here it will end it. If you didn't take any profits and then you have 6R or something like that. What more do you want? Believe me, it's not always like that. We have days where it's way less good and the market does something very different too. It's probably going now for that 15-minute level here. Again, my stop is at my entry. Morning, Arjun. How are you? Hope you're doing fine on a Friday. I hope you're locked out today. If you aren't, show me a screenshot. Okay, nice. Keep you to your word. I had to say it today. That's why you guys are around me. So I wouldn't be a good mentor if I wouldn't say this. Doet iets, nee, zo.
Weet je voelen? Zo. Ik voel het zo nog een beetje zo. Precies. Nieuwe tandjes. Hey, je hebt nieuwe tandjes. Daar. We zullen nog een keer met z'n zus gaan spelen eigenlijk. Zo je zus gaan kennen.
En niet aan ons, hè. 13 minutes, 13 points from first full TP. Yeah. We will see if we get that hit, yes or no. This will take some time. Not doing anything, just let this market its thing. So anybody not in the Discord, you can join it. It's in the chat. If you want to have full access, then you will have to pay, of course. You still can chat with me anytime. I'm here to help everybody. So if you have any questions, just send me a DM. You can. Always. I will always respond. Doesn't matter if you pay yes or no. I will definitely always respond. I'm here to make sure that you guys become actually profitable traders. I'm here to educate you guys. I'm holding your hand while we're doing it, and afterwards you can do it alone. I will be online for another 20 minutes and then I call it a day. Like always, doesn't matter where the market is. At 10 o'clock, I get off. This is my thing I do. I'm here from 8 o'clock in my time zone until 10, and then I close the books. And I come back in the afternoon on my time. It's 3:15 for my time until 5, sometimes 5:30, it depends on what the market does. And then I close the books again. So, trading is to give you freedom. So if you took profit today, it doesn't matter if it's a half bar. Don't trade again until the afternoon and be patient. It's no need to do anything else. Proud of you, Arjun. Proud. Good work. Like I said, we just have to be patient. Look, it just comes step by step. Just let it do its thing with market. We cannot do anything. Honesty is for me more important. So if you can keep you to your words, this is something I like. As the same for me, I wanted to backtest something, so I said to one of our students that I'm gonna backtest something. Like this weekend I'm driving, so I'll do my best to have it fully done on Monday, but somehow I'll do night work, it doesn't matter for me. So this would be, or you can choose to take full TP right here, or you can let it flush further down. It's up to you. So this would be full TP. That's definitely possible. That's a 2R, guys. You just made 2R by sitting here and watching. So if you take full TP again, it's okay. I believe we will actually go to that level. So I see it another 150 point drop. My stop is now at TP1. So if it comes back up, I make an R. I'm trying to see how far we can take this. I will trail stop it down, but at this point I need to be a bit more patient. I need to see how this 15-minute closes and let it do its thing a bit. But if we have a strong reaction back up, it will be from here. If not, we go all the way to this level. So this would have been a clean 2R, nice Friday. 1.5 if you took a half-hour profit here. You had a lot of patience, all of you. Congratulations. $24,850. Good TP is 24,865. What do you think? Let me see. 24,865.5. 65. So this is this level. Extend this to the right for a second, to the left. Wrong way. Okay, I'll take a look. There is a 15-minute just below it, so there's a big possibility that we can hit that level. But don't always try to take the maximum. So if I would recommend, this is a higher level, I would actually recommend to take it 6 points up, 10 points up. No, I said that's what, look, we just barely tapped at 1H right now, so my drawing wasn't very correct, so we actually missed it. You know, we tapped it, so look how fast we reacted over this. We actually easily tipped it, so that would have been a very nice area to take profit. So you can choose what you do right here. Will you take full TP, or you hold a little bit longer? This is up to you guys. I know where the market can go to, but it still can be a little bit off. So look, we hit that 900 level exactly, right? Did we hit it? Yeah, we hit 24,900 and 0.25. So those round numbers are more accurate than if you take a level somewhere in between. So 25,856. I would rather see you go to 24,900 first, and then be patient, see if we drop below it, and then take the next 50. So it's always a round number or a 50 number that the market is most of the time drawn to. But if I see a strong push up, I'm just closing the books. So I'm putting my stop at this level. If it comes back up, I'm out. So I'm at 24,942 right now for my stop. If it comes back, I'm out. So the reason why I do this is actually I want to keep every profit that we make. So I don't want to give too much back at the market. Giving a point or 10 back with 20 points, I don't mind. We have another day trading, but I don't want to give like 60, 70 points back. That would be a waste. So that's 50 points, 60 points. So that would be something that you better don't. You just keep the profits that you make. It's better. So auto market continues right here. If it comes up, I'm out. Again, stop is at 24,943 or 42, 42 and a half, 43. We will definitely come for this. My drawing wasn't 100% correctly, so we will definitely go for here. If it's 10, well, it's 10 before 10, so if we keep going, I'll probably close the trade when we get that 1 hour for value gap. It's been a nice trade. Two hours of streaming, took a nice 2 hour, and if it comes back up, I'll make 1 point X, still okay. So for me, full TP, I'm gonna close it 25,900. So if we hit that 900 level one more time, exactly on that, where we hit it here, I'm closing the books. I'm okay with it. So for everybody that took that trade, congratulations. You just made an easy profit, and all the rest, do not trade again that day. Just be patient until you see a nice setup. Doesn't matter where the setup comes from, but just be patient. I'll take a look at ES, what it's doing right now. ES is up higher already, so probably will get higher. Oh, we did hit that tap on ES, so that was nice to see. That you had an adding spot. Definitely a nice trade, 1.9. 1.9 you could have got out of that one. So if you took that previous one and the second one, you made 3R right here. Yes was better today. So still, guys, no matter what, this strategy only has like a 55% win rate. So remember, we have to be able to let go of a trade. You have to be able to give something to the market and be okay with it. And this took a while. So anybody that's in here that took this trade, who would dare to take this without me? And anybody would Does anybody has this strategy actually? What I just shown you guys, a break of structure with a retest and a continuation. Does anybody trade this without? Yeah, I know my students do. But any of the new guys here? But if you understand already this and you can see what I'm talking about, you're very good on your way. So congratulate yourself then. And if you hold through all of this, congratulate yourself too, because this took a while. So this took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles of 15 minutes already. So that would be my entry. That's my stop. So I just got stopped. And then you copy your trade and you log it. That was the 13th, not the 14th. We take a short. We made a 1.1. Could be more, but I took one off, so happy with what I made. Put a screenshot inside and then you write down what you did. So it was a short after our boss to the downside. Took a short after we tapped 15-minute FVG. At 0.62 level. Good trade, good management. Not a fast market. We jumped in the trade at 8:45 and we got closed at 9:45. So an hour in trade. And that was 9:45. Done. So this is how you log your trades. Easy, simple to do. Keep a journal. If you keep these journals and you give them to me, I can even go over them. So I'll even help you guys. So 66, 67, 68, 69. So I'm on 69 trades right now. And this gave me 29.5 R collected. So I'm doing 100 trade challenge. That means that I'm doing 100 trades live, front tested for you guys. All the trades that are in here are actually trade live with you, or shared in Discord. Any trade that I took at the site, I did not put them in here. So at this point, for this month, a 7.2 and a 56% win rate. So you guys, you can see it's like a 50-60% win rate. So be okay with it. 40%, you just the market does something else. So we're 14 days in this month and we're up 7.2 R. So that's a good trade momentum. I would say I wish you all a very trading session for the rest of the day. I would recommend anybody that traded, just close the books for today. It's okay. You don't need to trade anymore for this day. You'll be happy that you kept every profit that you made already. You won't be happy that you give everything back right now. So look, good stop, placed nicely. Market came back, so very happy what we did. If you follow to a key point and you put your stop where I put it, you got out at a nice place. This market can still go in the next 3 minutes fully back down, but I would not ever recommend to take any trade straight after you take a profit. Just be patient and you will see it come fruition for the next times. For the rest, I wish you all a very great session in London. I'm getting off right now. I'll see you back on Mondays if you're just in YouTube with me. Otherwise, I'll see you in the afternoon in Discord. Enjoy. Have a nice day.